and welcome. Today's video is called The Visual Timetable. Autistic people thrive and feel a greater sense of safety when the day ahead is as predictable as possible. Outlining the main events each day, whether at school or at home, can help a child or young person to feel calmer and more in control. Visuals, such as pictures and photographs, are a recognised strategy to assist autistic people with comprehension, especially when faced with anxiety or the feeling of being overwhelmed, as this can impair the way auditory information is processed. There are a few ways to incorporate a visual timetable into your routine. The idea is to use a visual to represent each activity in chronological order as they will occur throughout the day. A visual timetable can include the whole day or just part of the day. The timetable should be presented and verbally explained. That could be when your child wakes up, early on in the school day, or at the start of a long activity session such as a sports carnival or family celebration. When creating a visual timetable, you can use photographs, purchase a visual starter pack, or acquire a paid subscription to a program with printable visuals such as Boardmaker. As I've said in some of my other videos, I use a combination of all three for my autistic child and in my classroom. This helps a child to become familiar with a variety of visuals because their community settings will likely use visuals in various forms. The simplest way to create a visual timetable is to use just paper and pen and draw out a basic summary of the events in the day. Depending on your child and how they respond to their visual timetable, you can include more or less detail. Checking off each activity on the timetable as it is finished can provide a sense of control and achievement for the child, while also assisting them to understand which part of the day they are up to and what events remain. This can be done in a few different ways. You can tick off each event as it is completed or simply cross out events. If using laminated visuals and visual boards, you can use an erasable whiteboard marker to do this. You can also take each visual off physically and put it in what is called a posting box, such as an old tissue box or cardboard box. With a bit more effort, you can also make your own finished paper, then cut it to size and attach it to the back of each visual, turning each one over as activities are completed. You'll need Velcro on both sides of the visual if you do this. Secondary students will usually have a printed weekly timetable as they often need to change rooms and teachers several times a day. Enlarging and colour-coding this individual timetable to make it more visually prominent can assist an autistic person with planning, organisation and predictability. So what is the difference between a visual timetable and a visual schedule? A visual schedule breaks just one activity from the timetable down into very specific steps to assist a child to understand exactly what will happen in detail for that activity. A visual or daily timetable is a summary in chronological order of all of the activities in a child's day, where one visual represents each activity. Using a visual timetable on a daily basis can help alleviate the anxiety and resulting challenging behaviours that autistic people can experience and exhibit in association with sudden changes to routine and when there is a lack of structure. As always, I welcome your questions and comments. See you next time.